Make no mistake about it, Mitch, you know as well as I do, this is not a game to overlook. This is not a team to overlook. This is a dangerous environment. We've had some lack of success here in this building.
Brown up the middle, hit. And now the ball's out, picked up by Luck. He dives for the end zone, touchdown Colts. Unthinkable. Trent Green fell down as he took the snap from center and covers up back at the 5-yard line. 24 of 31 on the season. And it's no good. No good. A 23-yard attempt. Tynes misses.
Yeah, no team has ever started 0-2-1 and made the playoffs. So it tells you their playoff season's probably today. This is a desperate dug-in foe, and you played in this league, and you know what it's like to play a desperate foe. And that means some unexpected things, perhaps. Just underway in Indianapolis, and the Chiefs have forced 6 3-and-outs in 2 weeks. Can they get a 7th? It is 3rd and 6 for Ryan. Ball on the near hash. Chiefs showing a blitz with one of those safeties. Snap to Ryan right at his number 2. Here comes the blitz. Quick throw is in the dirt and incomplete. The Chiefs did exactly that. They sent a middle A-gap blitz by Justin Reed, a safety, and the Colts are 3-and-out. This is a terrific punt as backpedaling is Sky Moore. Fumbles it at the 5. Loses track of the ball, and the Colts look like they've got it inside the 5 at the 4. You said expect the unexpected. Sometimes that's by design. Sometimes it's by fortune.
They're going to go up top instead. Back in the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown.
And the Colts lead 7-0 using a special teams mistake against Kansas City.
We're good. Let's go.
Touchdowns win. When you go on the road, you got to score 7.
Been a scrap, as we anticipated, against a dug-in and desperate and prideful Colts team.
Yeah, everybody's working hard on this field.
Play action fake. Here comes a blitz, and he's sacked, and the ball's free. It's recovered by the Colts, but the Chiefs will take over on downs. L'Jarius Sneed came on a furious blitz, knocked the ball out.
Spags brought it. Boy, they brought everybody. They busted up that play quickly.
First down and goal to go at the 3. Mahomes will throw first down and fires near side. Caught. Touchdown! Kansas City. Travis Kelce with the touchdown.
More plays. We got a whole lot more plays to make, baby.
Y'all know what it is. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Let's take this strong.
First down and goal to go. They give it off right side. Edwards-Helaire waits, hesitates, gets into the end zone, left shoulder first. Touchdown! Kansas City! The Chiefs have their first lead of the game.
Good. Hey, Taylor.
Hey, good job.
And the Chiefs trailed in this game. It's taken 2 defensive plays to flip the game, at least to this point for the Chiefs.
2nd and 9. Strips the ball out of his hands and is picked up by Sneed.
Matt Ryan dropping back is not going well. This is not good for them if he just drops back. Play action, run the ball.
Keep working.
Now going to the right side. He's blown up this time as Taylor.
It might be a 10-piece. It might be a 10-piece today.
Takes the snap. Chiefs are coming after him. Ryan spins off the head in trouble. Sack back at the 30-yard line. A loss of 9. Steve Spagnuolo dealing the cards. Ace. 4 of a kind. I mean, 4th down and a punt for the Colts. They're going to say a flag on the Chiefs here. And a first down for the Colts. Otherwise, they would have had to punt. 4:48 to go in the game.
You know, in this league, a lot of times football comes down to situations. And we had a situational football at the end of the game, and we came up short. I think we made too many plays shooting ourselves in the foot. And the Colts came out and executed, and credit to them. They did a good job.
We had multiple opportunities to score. So, I mean, we have to find ways to get the ball in the end zone. And that starts with me. You can't just get yards. We got to be able to get in the end zone when we're down there.
Next week is a new week. Obviously, Tuesday, reviewing that tape, coming in, that puts it to rest. And obviously, I think we have the players and the young players who will bounce back, and they take ownership and accountability for their mistakes. And I think they're going to pride themselves in not letting it happen again.
We have to learn from it. I mean, our schedule gets no easier. We have a hard game, Sunday Night Football against Tampa next week with a great defense. So we have to get better quickly, and if we don't want these L's to start piling up. We want to make sure we get back on that winning train.
Every morning I try to get up. I'm usually up by, 4:15, which drives my wife crazy. But usually I try to get here every day, at least by 5 a.m. to start running outside. That's kind of my routine. If I have like one hobby, I guess, / obsession, it would be running. So with our days being so hectic, I want to make sure, I get it in before things kind of get crazy during the day. So I'm usually up and out the door and running by 5 a.m. every day.
Mike Borgonzi is one of the more interesting, unknown personnel men in Kansas City that has such an impact on the Chiefs. What's been intriguing about Borgonzi's track is that he's had the opportunity to work under 3 different general managers. This is one of the most important people in the Kansas City Chiefs organization. He serves Brett Veach as the right-hand man. Because of all the experience and because of all the Chiefs' success that they have had, he is a no-doubt future general manager. At the end of the day, he's an important guy. He's going to be here all year. I wouldn't be surprised if he was the GM as early as next year, and if you're the Chiefs, you always just hope that isn't in the AFC. Football was a huge part of my life, going back to when I was, 5 or 6 years old when I first started playing. My senior year in high school, I was lucky enough to get recruited by some Ivy League schools. Ended up going to Brown University, where I spent 4 years there playing football. I had dreams and aspirations of playing in the NFL one day, and it didn't work out. I decided I was going to go a different route, and I ended up getting into finance. I worked in Boston for 3 years in finance. It's a decision I don't regret. It really validated the love and passion that I had for the game, and I knew there was something missing. And I knew I wanted to get back involved in the game somehow. I would say my first real break in the business when I got hired at Boston College in 2007 as their assistant recruiting coordinator.
Virginia Tech will be kicking off in Boston College, and Matt Ryan will have the football first as we get set for the Dr. Pepper ACC Championship. A gorgeous.
I was the pro liaison. What that means is I was meeting with a lot of the scouts that would come through at the time. And I would sit down and I would talk to them about our players. And in those conversations with them, they would tell me about their jobs, and I was intrigued by it, and at that point I knew that's what I wanted to do. So in 2009, I was fortunate enough to come out here and be hired by Scott Pioli with the Chiefs. I'm forever grateful for Scott for kind of getting my foot in the door in the NFL. He taught me his way of scouting, which was from Coach Belichick in New England, and they obviously had a lot of success there. In 2013, Coach Reed came in here. He established a culture of winning, and it took some time. There was a lot of turnover on the roster at that point. It wasn't just the draft. It was, draft, free agency. It was waiver claims. There was a belief system that came from Andy. We were going to build a winning culture here, and that's the first thing you have to do is you have to build a culture. You have to bring in the right type of people, the right coaches, the right personnel people, the right players. And it was a process.
Gets to the sideline and up the sideline. 10, 5, touchdown, Kansas City, right out of the gate.
It's just funny, you have your kids here now, and they were born and raised in Kansas City. They're from Kansas City, and my wife and I are from Boston, so they'll always kind of rib me a little bit and make fun of my Boston accent. And my son Joey will say, "Dad, say park the car in the Harvard yard."
Let's go, Joey! Let's go, Joe, man!
All right, Joe, go!
Run it out! Good job!
Going for one, first pitch. Oh, he's taking 2. Oh, God. All right,
Get down, hold up. Good job, Joe. Good hit, buddy.
Take that.
Good job. It is a balance. Mike works a lot. We don't have any family here. But it's been so many years now that I think we just kind of operate in a groove. We get used to the cyclical, the season, and then the off season, and free agency, the draft. We're just kind of used to his schedule when he's around.
Run, Joe, run.
Joe, run it out, Joe.
All right, down third, all right. It's a sacrifice, but she keeps it together for me, though.
Good hit, Lyndon. Let's get home, Joe.
There you go.
Yeah. Good job, Lyndon. Good score, Joe. He's a great dad. He's very hands-on. Because he's away a lot, he makes up for it when he's home. And he's just playing outside with the kids, whether it's basketball or football or baseball. Nina's very into soccer or her dancing. It has its highs and it has its lows, but I would say the highs far outweigh the lows. Yes. There you go. Stay ready, Joe. Stay ready, Joe.
There you go. Good job.
Great job.
Every year is a different team. I think this year we had probably more turnover than we had in past years. You know, we have a lot of rookies playing for us on defense. You know, there was a lot of turnover, and these guys are playing right away now. So it was a little bit of an unknown. You know, you go through training camp and you see how it's coming together, but you really don't know till the games start, right? And you hope, you know, they begin to gel even more as the season goes on.
Good hustle, Joe. He's at the office so much, and when he's not at the office, he's home working. So I see the phone calls and the texts and the film that he watches. And so to see how it's all developed and see the fruits of their labor and how wonderful it is now, and it's just so enjoyable to not only us, but the fans, the community. I mean, school, they do Red Friday at school. Every kid's in a red jersey. I'm so proud of him and just so happy for the community that we are where we are right now. Good job, Red! Tell me what was your favorite part about the game?
Oh, the hitting part? No. You're aggressive with it. That was good. If you guys want to get something to eat, we're going to go to Kona. Is that all right? It's the sushi place, but you guys get those boxes. They don't like sushi.
We are also monitoring Hurricane Ian. The Bucs have now moved their practices to Miami. TBD on the status of the Bucs-Chiefs game later on Sunday night. There is a possibility. We'll see that game has to be moved. We will continue to monitor that.
Hey, Mark.
Mitch, how are you?
I'm doing well. Yourself?
Good.
Good. What's the latest?
Definitely Minnesota's the first choice.
The storm has changed paths, it's changed times, it's kind of slowed down, which is probably the most harmful thing. That puts a lot of pressure on trying to wait it out to see if it's still playable or not.
I know enough to know that NBC is not going to let this thing move from Sunday night. This has to be played Sunday night. The broadcast team at the NFL is adamant about it.
What's happening right now is there's flooding, probably catastrophic flooding that's just starting. Those people are going to be displaced. We have devastation and destruction. Tampa's on the northern edge of that.
Yesterday, I get a phone call from our hotel down in Tampa. Our hotel is now closed down there. They closed last night, and they are closed up until the time we arrive, which is a little unsettling for my position. You got to still plan everything out Tampa-wise, and then also start planning a backup trip immediately. What stadiums are available, what stadiums aren't available.
So if not Tampa, the decision will be made to move this game to Minnesota. We have had multiple conversations with the stadium, ASM, as well as the Vikings.
What exactly happens on how bad the damage is in the next 24 hours we'll probably decide, whether the Chiefs have a game there or we move to Minnesota.
So I'm pretty sure that at this juncture, I can come up with the second group of buses for the second team.
Okay. I'd say the largest concern coming out of Tampa from the hotel is manpower. Same with the airport on handling our charter.
Here is Tampa. Here's Fort Myers. There's the eye of the hurricane. It's around the immediate eye of the hurricane here where the worst effects are.
As of now, the game's still scheduled to be played Sunday night in Tampa. The league has said if they have to move it, it would move to Minneapolis. Still be played on Sunday night.
How do you feel about Minneapolis?
Okay, fine.
Okay.
We're ready to launch that plane, Dustin. Will any direction you want to go?
From this end, we will do everything possible to try to get a decision as soon as we can, because there's a lot of moving parts, obviously.
We're ready to go wherever you guys send us. So the earlier the better. And if we can help you guys fill the stadium, we'd love to help.
Well, it is going to happen. The NFL made it official today. It's going to keep the game in place in Tampa. And so we will have Tom Brady squaring off versus Patrick Mahomes in Tampa on Sunday night.
Went to bed last night thinking about 90% sure we were going to play in Minneapolis. Had all the plans prepared. We were ready. The stadium was ready in Minneapolis. But thankfully, Tampa wasn't hit by the hurricane as bad as we initially expected. It's a tremendous amount of work that takes place behind the scenes that when you watch TV and the team's playing on the field, there's a whole staff of people that gets them there, that takes care of them, that feeds them. But we had every scenario we had planned and we were prepared for, and it kind of goes in the trash right now sitting here on Thursday afternoon. But it's a good test and a good test of your capabilities and your stress level and see how you can handle it all.
Tampa Bay believes that they can push the Kansas City Chiefs around. They said so as much after the Super Bowl, and Shaquille Barrett said it today. He was asked the difference between the Chiefs' offensive line that he sees on film now and what he saw in the Super Bowl, and he laughed and said they were the same.
I really don't think it's too much of a difference. I think we have a lot of favorable matchups. I think we have an opportunity to really dominate the game. I know we had 6 sacks the other game, but we're going to really have a coming-out party as an edge.
I don't think that the Buccaneers respect the Kansas City Chiefs. We expect this to be a coming-out party. We think we can dominate up front. I know we had 6 sacks last week, but we think we can do even better. I think that's the most disrespectful thing you can say about another team. I think that is the worst thing you can say about a team.
I don't care what took place with them. The only thing I know, we got this dirt on our shoulders. And the only way that we can get this dirt off our shoulders is to make sure when we come to work every single day, we're going to be the best player in that training room as far as getting my mind, body, and soul ready to go play a physical football game. If we go out and do everything that we're capable of doing, you know what? We'll give ourselves a chance to have a chance.
Old West gunfights were the things of legends, dime novels, and old Western movies. Usually depicted as 2 gunfighters squaring off in the middle of the street. That analogy's often been given in the 103-year history of the National Football League to describe a so-called duel of 2 high-level quarterbacks. But the Old West gunfights were rarely one-on-one. Almost always it involved others, many others, and so it is tonight.
In reality, it's not about them. It's about us, how we gonna face adversity. How we gonna face adversity. So tonight, make sure you lean on the next man as hard as he's leaning on you, man.
Hey, embrace this moment. Embrace this moment.
Let's get it.
Go out there and play for your brother beside you. Go out there and fly around. Go out there and have some energy. Go out there and dominate. Go out there and live, baby. Baby. Chiefs on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Both quarterbacks are They're at the mercy of their offensive lines. So get ready. It's Mahomes and Brady in the middle of the street with the rest of their friends on Sunday Night Football.
This is Sunday Night Football. Everyone in the world is watching this matchup. They have an opportunity on this center stage to have retribution.
This is a heck of a matchup. It's one of the most anticipated of the year.
This crowd, I think, is going to be pretty feisty tonight, guys. This place has been loud from the jump tonight. They are fired up.
This should be one heck of a show.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Come on now. Hey, Sunday Night Football, baby. Sunday Night Football. As fast as you ever been. Stay on sides. Make up the speed down the field. Remember when we're putting the fives, right? Let's go. Hey, hit squad. 1, 2, 3. Hit squad. Let's go. Let's go.
Matthew Wright just signed this kick, kicks it away as the Buccaneers will take it at 2 yards deep, slicing through and up to the 23-yard line. Well covered by the Chiefs, and now they say the ball is out.
Let's see, it's on it for the Chiefs is Elijah Lee, and Kansas City has it.
The Chiefs have recovered the opening kickoff on a fumble recovery by Elijah Lee.
Ball definitely out, no question about it. Get the clear recovery, I think you do, right there.
Just the opposite of last week. The ball was punched out by rookie Jack Cochran.
Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
Deep in Buccaneer territory, Patrick Mahomes fires Kelsey over the middle. Inside the 10, 5. Leap to the end zone. Touchdown! Kansas City. 2 plays after a fumbled kickoff. The Chiefs get a touchdown.
That's only one. That's only one.
They fake a toss. Now Mahomes is in trouble, launches a pass that is caught, and somehow Mahomes got rid of the football.
Well, of course he did. It's Patrick Mahomes. What a play.
3rd and 10 here. Right side throw. It's caught by Kelsey in traffic with 2 Buccaneers around him. What a throw by Mahomes.
3rd and 1, Edwards-Helaire. Big opening into the secondary. Edwards-Helaire drags a tackler to the 11.
Now the Chiefs have 2nd down and 1 at the 3-yard line. And pushing is Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And gets into the end zone. Touchdown! Kansas City!
Establishing the tone at the line of scrimmage. This offensive line is doing an outstanding job so far.
Let's go! Let's go! Stay! Go! Yo, yeah!
Tom Brady over there looking for answers, and so far Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes have had all of them. This is a tremendous start to the football game for the Chiefs.
Mahomes out of the shotgun, center of the field. Gets some block going down the middle, and caught! Across Valdez-Scantling at the far hash with the catch down to the Buccaneers' 16-yard line. The Chiefs get a chunk. Pacheco, the running back. They'll run a trap back to the left side. And Pacheco up the first hit, grinds inside the 10. Pacheco wasn't here for Super Bowl 55. It might have been a difference maker.
Turn me up, Pop!
Yeah, this is an attitude drive right here, Mitch. You bring in an extra lineman here. Fullback Michael Burton comes in the game as well. This is more about attitude on this play.
They fake the trap. Now Mahomes scrambling to his right. Holding it, gets off the hit, now lunging forward, and now fires it late, caught at the back of the end zone! Mahomes, magic!
Stop it. You're not allowed to play football at this level and toy with the guys on the other team. He looks like the dad playing in the backyard with all the kids and they can't get him on the ground. Watch this. And now he's going to find the receiver, stop, and the little push pass. Stop it. Stop it.
It ain't the Showtime Lakers, it's the Showtime Chiefs. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns for the Chiefs. They lead 21-3.
Oh, he did not like watching that Super Bowl tape. You can see it in his eyes, and he has brought his A game out here tonight.
Y'all saw that? I know y'all saw that. That's right. That's something you like. You do a match.
This is where the coaching instilling in these guys that this game is far from over. the greatest of all time on the opposite side, and his will and determination, he's brought teams back from these kind of deficits throughout his illustrious 23-year career.
Brady returns to the end zone to Evans, holds on. Great catch for the touchdown.
So the Chiefs get a touchdown, but the Bucs answer with an excellent drive. And the Chiefs with 4th down now and 1. Snap to Mahomes, floats a pass right side, Edwards-Helaire! It's off his shoulder, he was wide open at the 28-yard line. Incomplete. Sometimes you can be too wide open. Edwards-Helaire wide open, and the Chiefs miss an opportunity.
Anytime y'all see them tackles up, that's a pass, bro. That's a heads up, especially with 28 in the game. They took all of them out. Hey, pass! Dime! It's pass, y'all. They took all of them out.
4th down on a yard at the Buck 34. A wide open Clyde Edwards-Helaire drops a pass. And now the Buccaneers, who just scored a quick touchdown, have the ball back. Chiefs blitz Brady. They hit him. The ball's out. Chris Jones tries to dive on it. Looks like he's got it at the 20 of the Bucs.
Boom. I got it. Oh, yeah, he got it. He got it. Yeah.
What an outstanding bounce back play when the team could have gotten down, didn't get that 4th down conversion. You come with the blitz, but Sneed, the best in the business. Chris Jones at the right place, right time, big time turnover for the Chiefs. 2nd of the game by the Bucs.
Now a direct snap, and the Chiefs trying to shove forward, touchdown! They give it to Noah Gray, and somewhere Blake Bell is raising a glass to his teammate Noah Gray.
Hey, that's only 1 half.
Oh, man.
That's a hell of a job. That's only 1 half. Let's take this, man.
Time to double up. Hey, we got ball first, 2nd half, time to double up.
The Chiefs lead at halftime over the Buccaneers, 28-17. You gotta keep the foot on the gas pedal here. With Tom Brady looking very Tom Brady-like, especially in the 2nd quarter, the Chiefs have got to keep cooking.
Go! Let's go, let's go, let's go! Energy, we're going.
2nd and goal to go. Chiefs at the 10. Slant. It is caught! It's caught by Jody Fortson! Rolls into the end zone! Touchdown! Kansas City!
Yeah, I don't know what you do with this. I tell you, when Kansas City is on their game, I don't care who they're playing.
Letting up. We ain't letting up. We ain't letting up. We ain't letting up. I got you, dog. We ain't letting up.
I like so far what we're seeing from this offensive line. It started on that first drive. They've really accomplished some great things today. The attitude that's displayed, especially after that last week's performance, so impressive.
They accepted the challenge. They made our team roll today. That's a great defense, great defensive line. And I think they heard the talking, and they heard the talking not only from them, but from everybody about how they didn't play well the last week. They accepted that challenge, and they went out there, and when they dominate like that, it makes my job a lot easier.
Goodbye, Buccaneers. This game is over.
Good luck this year, man. Go do your thing, man. Good luck the rest of the way out, dog.
Look great. Keep it up.
Yes, sir.
The Chiefs have beaten Tom Brady for a 6th time in his career, and they have done it beating him 41-31. And the Chiefs go to 3-1 on the season with an outstanding, exhilarating victory here in Tampa, Florida.
Hey, let's give them one big one, man. Hey! How about those Chiefs? That's what we're talking about. Hey, great. Hey, listen, great job, man. I'm proud of you guys. For that, you get a couple of days off, man. You know.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Great job today. Way to accept the challenge. We can learn. We can get better. But make sure y'all come ready this next week. Y'all know who's coming to town. Yep. Chiefs on 3, 1, 2, 3. Chiefs.